friends, facing our fears, laughing through the chaos and drinking some beers. So here's to the laughs, the crumbs and the cheers, all the awkward moments, and we're still here. Cause in the end we're just doing our thing. It's our crazy life, oh, one more thing. Oh, one more thing. Oh!
Hey everybody, how are we doing today? It's Rob. Welcome to One More Thing.
Hey, and I'm Brian, back for another half hour of riveting content, right?
That's all we do, and we do it well.
And we try our hardest.
That's right. So I got a TV story for you.
Okay, great. Lay it on me.
So you know we have a couple TVs in the house.
A couple?
Shut up. So we have a couple TVs.
I think we need to tell everybody how many TVs you have in the house.
Whatever. That's not the point of the story. So as you previous listeners know, we added a porch last year, and of course...
It's beautiful. It's nice.
And the porch needs a TV because we watch TV out there at night. It's gorgeous.
What room doesn't need a TV, Rob?
Right. So we had to add a TV to our assortment. So last spring when we did the porch, I added a TV, but I didn't put that TV in the porch. I put the new TV down in our family room, which is our kind of our winter, our darker room. It's more comfortable. We got a little fireplace down there. It's beautiful. We love it, right?
Right. Okay.
So
yeah.
TV about a year old. Last week on Thursday, there's a software update.
Yeah.
So I run the software update.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
Of course. Friday,
yeah,
TV doesn't work anymore.
But you have a few other TVs.
So, okay, not the point. So I walk downstairs and the little LED light in the front of it is going blink, blink, blink.
It's usually a good thing.
That's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing?
That's a bad thing. So tried to turn it on, didn't work, unplugged it, plugged it back in, got the Sony logo to come up. Oh, cool, we're back in business.
Okay.
5 seconds later, click, blink, blink,
And
blink.
it went out.
Went out.
Okay.
That's all it's done for the last week.
You haven't got it fixed?
So, okay, that's my story.
Okay.
So I bought it at, any guesses?
Costco.
Correct.
Well, that's where you shop.
Now, why wouldn't I? Here's why I bought it there.
Okay, why did you buy it there?
I price comparisoned, and it's the same price there as it was everywhere else.
Okay.
2 bonuses to buying at Costco. One, I got a lighted remote, which is really cool in the dark.
Well, yeah, because typically remotes are black. You can't see them,
Yes.
so you might as well get a lighted one.
Yeah, so it was awesome. But 2, it came with a 5-year warranty for free.
The remote?
The TV. And, well, yes, and the remote, I guess. But yes, the TV came with a 5-year warranty, which...
That's unheard of.
Right. And I'm like, I never use the warranty, but it's free. Why not, right?
Right.
Hey, guess what? I'm using the damn warranty.
Oh, yeah. So that's on this TV.
Yeah. So,
Oh, well, good for you.
So I call them.
Oh, no.
And tell them what's going on. And they're like, oh, yeah, no problem. We'll get you set up, blah, blah, blah. This was on a Friday. They'll call you within a business day.
Sure.
So by Tuesday morning, I'm all antsy because I have not got my call yet. So I call them and another person on the line, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, no worries. We got you scheduled for your repair visit this Friday. We'll have somebody out there 8 to noon.
And they never told you?
No. She scheduled it then.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, perfect. I'm home Friday. That's going to work out great.
Okay.
That night, I get an email saying, oh, yeah, sorry to tell you, we had to cancel your appointment because we don't have the parts to fix your TV.
Why don't they have the parts?
They don't make the TV anymore. They don't have the parts for it.
It's not that old.
It's, well, technically, TV-wise, it's 2 years old. Like we bought it new, but it was at the end of the TV's life cycle.
Sure, that's ancient.
Ancient, right? But and from my understanding, Sony is going out of the TV business. They sold the TCL. TCL is going to run the TV
I didn't
business,
know
blah,
that.
Blah. So they're probably not making those parts anymore because
Sure,
they're getting out of the business. So I have to wait now for them to contact me to tell me what happens next.
I think you better call them.
Well,
squeaky wheel, Rob. Squeaky wheel.
If I don't hear them by tomorrow, I'm calling them again. I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah.
But I miss my TV.
Okay, again, you have TVs in every room.
I know we do.
You can go to any other room in your house and watch TV.
I know we do, but it's just the fact that I have to go through all this is irritating.
Oh my gosh.
I know. First world problems.
Right.
Right.
So you know that I got fiber optics installed recently, right?
I did, and are you loving it?
Oh, it is nice. Yeah, everything seems to be moving smoothly, so that's good.
Yep.
But I called a while ago to say, why it's not buried in the ground yet. It's still laying on top of the grass, and I have to move it when I mow. And
How long has it been laying there?
okay, so when I called and I was going to ask to get on the schedule, and she said, well, you're 21 days out.
Okay.
So it's a 21 days because of the winter and the backup, blah, blah, blah. And so they're going to get it, taken care of.
Yeah.
And so then I'm like, okay, I'll wait till the 21 days and I'm going to call them again.
Okay.
Well, then my yard started getting marked.
Okay.
So we were at the cabin over the weekend, come home, and it's marked.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, good. They're going to be out soon. Well, the
Progress.
next day, more utilities came out to mark.
Okay.
Well, the next day, more utilities came out to
Lord.
mark. All right. So today, I see 3 trucks sitting out in front of my house.
Oh.
I'm thinking, okay, they need to come and knock on the door and talk to me about this because there's some spot I do not want them to dig.
Right.
They need to dig around my landscaping. So they're out there for a while. I'm just kind of paying attention. A little while later, they're all gone. line's still laying on the ground, but everything's marked. Eventually, I'm going to have to mow the lawn and cut all the markings off. So hopefully they get here soon. Otherwise, I'm going to have to call and be the squeaky wheel.
Yeah. Was it their typical, the Fiber People trucks?
I couldn't tell.
Okay, because they don't do the burying. They have another company come do the burying.
Okay, maybe they were waiting for them and they never showed up, so then they left. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard yet, so we'll see. I'll keep you updated on when it gets buried.
Yeah, my neighbor next door had his fiber installed right before last winter.
Yeah.
And they just buried it like 2 weeks ago.
Well, that's from the winter backup.
Exactly.
I get it, right?
You can't do it in the winter in Minnesota.
Right.
It's frozen. It doesn't work.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And apparently mine's moving because they got it marked, so we'll see how it goes.
That's progress. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So, dude, where the heck is summer gone?
Right? Like, where does the time go? I mean, nothing humbles you more or faster than realizing you need a full recovery day. From relaxing too hard on the boat.
Okay, that you make that a joke, but that is so true.
Isn't it, though?
You have a whole weekend of relaxing, and by Monday you're like, oh, I'm so tired.
Yeah. You've been doing a lot of landscaping, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you move when you're done with that?
No.
Yeah, right?
I cannot move the next day at all.
Yeah,
That's all because of my age.
Yeah, we buried irrigation line about a few months ago, and seriously, we couldn't move for 3 days. It was horrible.
It's bad.
Yeah.
But I was at the grocery store the other day, like I always am, running in to get something I need for either the week's meal plan or something I might need for that night's dinner.
Wait, back up. You plan your whole week out. How do you forget something for dinner?
Okay, just work with me. I do plan the whole week out, yes, and maybe we forgot to buy one thing or put it on the list or whatever.
Okay,
just
fine. I'll go with
it happens,
I'm with
Rob.
you. I'm
Come
with you.
on.
I'm with you.
And anyway, it hit me how me, take it for granted how that everything is there waiting for me at the store.
Yeah, I know, right? We rarely stop to think about how the food just kind of randomly appears so effortlessly on the grocery store shelves. It's always stocked. It's always ready when we need it. What complex systems and countless people make that convenience possible? And what would happen if they suddenly stopped working?
It would be catastrophic.
It would be a nightmare.
So today we're talking about the world's $9 trillion appetite, the big business of food.
Trillion with a T?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like a big topic.
It is. Well, big is in the name, Rob.
There is that.
Plus, it's always been an interest of mine. So let's get into it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the food industry is one of the largest and most influential sectors in the global economy, touching nearly every aspect of daily life. From agriculture and manufacturing to restaurants and delivery services, it generates trillions with a T of dollars annually and employs hundreds of millions of people worldwide. And consumer tastes evolve and technology reshapes how food is produced and distributed. The business of food continues to grow in complexity and importance.
The business of food is so enormous, so tangled, and so oddly human that it's easy to forget one simple truth. Everything starts with someone, somewhere, trying not to be hungry. From that basic need has grown one of the largest economic systems on Earth, a sprawling multi-trillion-dollar machine that touches nearly every person every day.
I see what you did there. You said so oddly human. That was last week's episode.
Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Okay, I wasn't trying, but I love how that tied together.
Nice callback. All right, so let's start with scale. The global food industry is estimated to be worth around $9.4 trillion, making it one of the largest industries in the world.
That's crazy amount of money.
And it's not just restaurants and grocery stores. It includes farming and processing, logistics, packaging, marketing, and even the apps that deliver your late night tacos.
And we ought to have those, right?
Right?
Yeah.
So to put that in perspective, the entire global GDP is about $92 trillion. Food, in one form or another, accounts for a huge slice of that pie. See that pun? See what we did there?
I love it when we had these puns.
Right?
In the United States alone, agriculture, food, and related industries contribute about $1.5 trillion to the GDP.
So that's about 5.5%.
Okay, yeah. I'm glad you could do that math that fast. I couldn't.
It's tough.
And Americans spend roughly 13% of their household budget on food.
That's it?
I thought it would be higher than that.
That seems low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is what Google told me.
Okay.
And I believe...
So it's true.
What is it, Rob?
It's
believe
on the internet.
everything.
It's true.
That's right. It's a figure that used to be much higher decades ago, before industrialization made food cheaper and more abundant.
Oh, that's probably why I thought it was more because, we're old.
Well, speak for yourself. Oh, no, I am older than you.
Right. Okay, so wait a minute. I would have to argue that point of food being cheaper. I think it's pretty damn expensive.
Especially if you're buying organic like I do.
Don't even get me started on organic. Are you kidding me? What a sham. If there was a bigger snake oil salesperson in the world, it would be organic people.
And I would buy anything from a snake oil salesman.
Oh my! See,
I like organic because it's true to the earth.
oh my God!
Come on.
Just because it's on a package doesn't mean it's true,
Because I'm
Brian.
hippy dippy.
Right?
So anyway, your grocery bill is part of a $1 trillion ecosystem.
Are you tired of ants and other creepy crawlies taking over your home? Just because you don't see them does not mean they aren't lurking. Let Spring Green protect what matters most with our total home pest control programs, starting at just $39.95 per month. Our trained technicians target pests at the source to keep your home protected inside and out. Want even more protection? Upgrade to Total Home Pest plus rodent control for complete peace of mind. And while we're protecting your home, let us help with your lawn. Spring Green offers professional lawn care services, including fertilization, weed control, and treatments designed to keep your yard healthy, green, and beautiful all season long. Visit our website at spring-green.com. That's spring-green.com. And let Spring Green keep your home protected and your peace of mind intact.
While the food industry is frequently termed a value chain, calling it a circus might actually hit closer to the mark. This chaotic ecosystem goes like this. Farming, growing crops, raising livestock.
Processing, turning wheat into bread, milk into cheese, or anything kind of processing.
Distribution, shipping food across countries and continents. I mean, how else are we going to get like bananas, primarily from Guatemala, avocados, mostly from Mexico, and pineapples, of course, from Costa Rica?
I didn't know that. They're from Costa Rica.
How can you, okay.
I thought they're from Hawaii.
That's only the Dole plant.
Oh, okay, gotcha. It's kind of the same reason people think Spam is from Hawaii when it's actually not. It's from Austin, Minnesota.
But Costa Rica's in that ecosystem of where that type of stuff grows. So is Hawaii.
Yeah.
But Costa Rica's closer to us.
Yeah, I didn't know avocados are from Mexico because they do a commercial with the song
Avocados from Mexico.
Yes. And the last piece, retail and food service, supermarkets, restaurants, and delivery apps.
Each step adds cost and opportunity for profit. A fun example of this. A potato might sell for a few cents at the farm. It turns into French fries and is served at a stadium, and suddenly those fries are $8 or $10. Add truffle oil and Parmesan, and now it's artisanal.
You can't see the air quotes when you said that.
And costs $18. Same potato, just a different story.
Right. Why does artisanal cost so much more?
It's delicious.
Well, it's organic.
Yeah. It might be organic.
Right?
But you spent that extra time to make it look pretty. It's artisanal.
And I'm sorry, your stadium analogy is true to a point. It's not 8, it's 28 because you're at a stadium.
Okay, well, I don't go to stadiums, so I was just guessing at that price.
It's out of control is what it is. So while millions of farmers form the foundation of the food system, growing everything from grains to fresh produce, the power quickly consolidates as food moves beyond the farm. A relatively small group of large corporations take over the processing, packaging, distribution, and retail stages where the real control lies. These companies don't just move food, they shape the entire system by controlling supply chains, setting prices, and deciding which products make it to the store shelves.
I think that's the problem right there. A small group of large corporations. That is the big, big problem.
Right. And you ever watch Shark Tank?
Yeah.
And when you're trying to do something into retail, they talk about shelf space, how it's so valuable, so hard to get into, so hard to compete, because it's controlled by a handful of
just
companies.
a handful of companies. And they're the ones, sticking it to the man.
Yes, they are.
So that control extends beyond logistics into perception. Branding and marketing often matter as much, if not even more, than the food itself. Through advertising, product placement, and strategic partnerships, these companies influence what consumers believe is healthy. That's what I believe. Trendy. I think it's trendy. Or worth buying.
See, in my head, I heard organic.
Just calm down. Food manufacturing alone accounts for more than half of the industry's total revenue, highlighting just how much value is added after the raw ingredient leaves the farm.
This concentration of power is why a relatively small number of brands can influence the eating habits of entire populations. When they promote a product, it doesn't just appear, it spreads. If oat milk is positioned as the next must-have, it quickly shows up everywhere from coffee shops to home kitchens. If kale gets labeled as superfood, demand surges, farmers adjust their crops, and media narratives reinforce the trend. What feels like personal choice is often guided by a highly coordinated system operating behind the scenes.
That to me is crazy, and how true that is.
Oh my gosh.
You ever see those placements on a show you're watching, and it's like, in the back of your head, They paid to be there.
Absolutely, they did.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Big business is right.
You're a big Summer House fan, aren't you?
No, never watched it.
Every episode, they had a big old bag of Uber Eats come through the door and sit on the counter with the label facing the camera. Every single episode.
It's funny also to see when they didn't make the placement and see the can of soda was turned around.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
so that because they're not paying for it.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing to me that really drew this into focus this year recently is protein powder.
Okay.
Because we'll make shakes once in a while in the morning. We'll do like a little protein shake, throw some protein powder. And so we go through about a big Costco bag of it once a year. We don't buy it a ton, but usually it goes on sale for like $40-$45.
Right.
I just glanced at it a couple weeks ago in the store. It's over $70.
Really?
Because you watch ads now, everything has protein in it.
Protein's the big thing right
It's a
now.
huge
Everybody's
protein. Yeah.
everything has it. Everybody wants
Right.
to put it in, and
Yeah, just like I said, it used to be oat milk and kale. Now it's protein. It's in everything. And that's supply and demand. That surge is crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't drink oat milk, just so you know.
I didn't see.
Well, we drink almond milk.
Oh, okay, good. Woo, I was getting worried about the oats.
And I also want to let you know that it's organic.
Of course it is. Aren't almonds just by default organic? I mean, come on.
I don't know. I haven't read that on the internet yet. All right, so stop wasting my time. Let's get back to this.
Right.
The modern food business isn't just tractors and kitchens anymore. It's increasingly powered by data, software, and automation at every stage of the pipeline.
AI.
Sensors in fields track soil health in real time. Really? That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. It's
Algorithms predict demand before crops are even planted. Okay, that is freaky to me. And factories rely on robots to process and package food with speed and precision. What used to be a largely physical industry is now deeply digital.
the scale of this shift is massive. The food and agriculture smart manufacturing market is projected to nearly double to more than $60 billion by 2030, reflecting how quickly companies are investing in efficiency and control. Ag tech, or agricultural technology, is everything from drones and AI-driven crop monitoring to robotic harvesters. It is booming as farmers and corporations alike look for ways to increase yields while reducing costs and environmental impact.
And yes, somewhere out there, a robot is scanning a field, crunching the numbers, and quietly deciding whether lettuce is emotionally ready to be harvested, or at least statistically optimized enough to make the cut.
Mm-hmm. It's got to look pretty, right?
They got to look pretty.
Got to look pretty.
You
I'm not
buy
gonna
it
buy
with your eyes.
It doesn't look pretty. I'm not buying it.
Right. Mm-hmm. I just thought that information right there was just crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, everything's robots.
Yeah. Well, it has to be. I mean, you can't get enough people to do what needs to be done now for the amount of people that we as a world need to feed.
Right. Right.
You can't keep up.
It's crazy.
Do what you got to do. Hey, Brian, have you planned your vacation yet this year?
No, we've talked about it. Maybe a cruise, but it feels like a lot to figure out. We don't even know what we want to do.
Well, just call Dave at Cruise Planners, doingittravel.com.
Isn't that just for cruises? I'm not sure if we wanted to do an all-inclusive vacation with the family, or maybe this year my wife and I should just do a river cruise. That would be cool.
No, see, that's the thing. He does everything. He helped us with our big family trip last year. He did flights, resort, travel insurance, all of it.
That's so awesome. Honestly, I just want someone I can trust. I don't have time to do all that planning between work and, of course, this podcast.
Well, exactly. I mean, that's why I call it Trust Planners instead of Cruise Planners. When you work with Dave, your vacation's basically on cruise control.
Nice. So booking with him is a sure thing.
Absolutely. And Cruise Planners partners with every major brand. Cruise lines, all-inclusive, Disney, and so much more. You're in really good hands.
Sounds like he really anchors your whole trip.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that was fun.
All right, no, seriously, give him a call already. 630-733-2102 or go to doingittravel.com. Don't just dream it, do it. Dave at Cruise Planners just makes it easy.
That number again is 630-733-2102 or go to doingittravel.com. Again, doingittravel.com for all your vacation needs. And tell him Owen One More Thing sent you.
And we're back. And speaking of food, it isn't just a big business, it's a volatile business. Prices constantly shift with the weather, conflict, fuel costs, and supply chain disruptions. In 2025 alone, global food prices rose 4.3%, driven by spikes in categories like vegetable oils and dairy. These swings don't just affect grocery bills, they can ripple outward into economic pressure and even political unrest, as history shows that when food becomes less affordable, frustrations don't stay quiet. And let me tell you, I have personal experience in this year with fertilizer prices.
Okay.
Because with the whole thing going on in the Middle East and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
We're not going to get into all that. But that region is such a huge fertilizer producer that drastically drives our fertilizer costs. And just even getting it here drove us up 25, 30% in the span of like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It went through the roof.
That's crazy.
And what's tough for business like mine is we set our prices in November for the following year. Unless I want to go back and tell all my customers, well, we're going to do a price increase for you in the middle of the year. I don't do that. I mean, I have to absorb that cost.
Right.
So
right.
it makes it very hard to budget and plan when you spike that much. I mean, we always plan a little bit of fluctuation in the market, but
Sure.
that big of a spike, you're talking 15, 20% per bag.
Yeah, that's really changes your bottom line.
We buy truckloads at a time of fertilizer to get through the
Right.
season. So that's a huge chunk. So yeah, it's crazy how the little ripple effect goes. It makes such a huge impact.
Yeah, and that's not the only cost.
Yeah.
Here's where things get a little more uncomfortable. The true cost of the global food system isn't just what you pay at the checkout. One estimate suggests the hidden costs of food reach $12.7 trillion annually, including health and environmental damages. That includes healthcare costs from poor diets, environmental damage like deforestation, and economic inequality in food access.
So you're saying my Doritos is a healthcare cost from a poor diet?
It's a little bit of a stretch, but if you only ate Doritos, yes.
Okay. I'm with you there.
But wait, red dye number 7 or whatever is going to be gone.
Isn't that not in there anymore?
We had. Did you ever have the what is it called, the nude Doritos?
I have not had those yet. I want to try them.
Oh, we tried them.
Did you?
They don't taste the same, but
Okay.
they're really close.
Okay.
But they're just slightly different.
Do you think it'd be more like if you did a blind taste test and maybe better because you're going into it knowing, okay, they're different.
you
it's
see
different
the different
bags,
colors,
different
sure.
color.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
it's more mental.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
I mean, you do eat with your eyes. That's a proven fact. So that could be it.
Okay.
Like I want to have yellow bananas. I want to have red apples. So if they're not that color, am I going to eat them? Probably not.
You can eat green apples.
Okay, you know what I'm saying. For instance, agriculture is a major driver of deforestation, with beef production alone linked to 40% of agricultural related forest loss.
I also heard that those massive cattle farms are increasing global warming. Is that true?
Well, yeah, because cattle farming is significantly linked to global warming, responsible for an estimated 14.5 of global greenhouse gas emissions. The primary driver is methane produced during digestion. So enteric fermentation, that's the proper way they say farting. And from manure with cattle, beef and milk, responsible for roughly 2/3 of this total. I've always wondered that because you hear the thing about cattle farms and all the methane they produce. Is that a thing?
Well, if you've seen how big they are,
Well,
it's got to be a thing, right?
Well, I mean, like the factory cattle farms, I mean, I guess so.
Right.
Right. But
I think it's been measured. They know that they're producing a lot of gas.
I mean right. But funny when you're watching shows like Yellowstone and Dutton Ranch, you don't see that. Even though they have herds of cattle. They don't talk about the farting.
I think that's
So I don't think it's- I don't
dramatized
think
for
it's
television.
I don't think it's true.
Anyway, so that burger you love so much,
Yeah.
it is definitely coming with a side of unintended consequences.
That's so good.
And that's not all.
Okay.
Roughly 1/3 of all food produced globally is wasted.
Oh, that I believe.
A staggering inefficiency built into the system itself. That means perfectly edible food is discarded at every stage, from farms to processing facilities to grocery stores and home kitchens. Along with it goes an enormous amount of wasted resources: the water used to grow it, the land it occupied, and the energy it took to transport it, and the labor behind every step.
You know, in where we live here at Carver County, they just started a organic waste, food waste pickup. Like you can bring it to the environmental center and bring your organics there. And I was thinking about that, like that kind of seems like a pain in the butt. But then since I've noticed that a couple weeks ago, I'm kind of watching more like the food we just like spoiled food, or we eat 95% of our dinner in these couple little scraps we throw away. We throw away a lot. Like you don't even realize it until you actually take the time to look at what you're doing.
Okay.
To me, I was just kind of flabbergasted by how much food we're throwing away.
But now you do have to learn to cook differently when the family's not here. But what I'm saying, I would say that when we cook, we plan that, make sure we have enough food for tomorrow's lunch.
Yeah.
And usually the food's gone by then.
Right.
So I don't throw much away.
Right. But I'm not even saying that part. Like I'm saying if you don't eat 100% of your dinner, right? You leave just a couple little pieces on your plate. That you can recycle. If you have something in the fridge that you got stuck in the back corner, or you bought something that was close to expiration date and just didn't use it fast enough.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of things I'm talking about. Like,
okay,
that's what I'm surprised that we don't buy stuff to throw it away, but I'm just surprised at how much stuff, when you really look at how much you're going through, it surprised me, I guess.
Yeah, I guess paying attention is what really the key is there.
Yeah.
My neighbors have a compost bin, and they throw everything in there. And granted, it does smell,
Right.
Yeah. But in the fall, that soil that they get out of there is gorgeous soil.
Oh, it's rich with nutrients.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Yeah. What makes this especially striking is the imbalance it reveals. So while large volumes of food are thrown away, millions of people around the world still face food insecurity, highlighting a disconnect between supply and access rather than a simple shortage of food.
In economic terms, it's like preparing a massive, resource-intensive meal, then deliberately throwing away every third bite.
Yeah.
The system produces more than enough food, but inefficiencies, logistics, and customer behavior prevent that abundance from being used where it's needed most.
And speaking of waste, if roughly a third of food never gets eaten, the waste doesn't stop at the food itself. It doubles with the packaging that carries it. Every discarded salad mix, yogurt cup, or takeout container represents layers of plastic, cardboard, glass, or metal that were produced, transported, and used only to be thrown away, often after a single use.
Food packaging is designed for convenience, safety, and shelf life, but that comes with a cost. Single-use plastics dominate because they're cheap, lightweight, and effective at preserving freshness. The result is a system where enormous volumes of packaging are created to support a food supply chain that already overproduces. And then both the food and its packaging frequently end up as waste together.
So where does it all go? Ideally, some of it is recycled, but in reality, a significant portion isn't. Contamination from food residue, complex multi-layer materials, and inconsistent recycling systems mean much of it is diverted elsewhere. Large amounts end up in landfills, where materials can sit for decades or longer. Some are incinerated, converting waste into energy, but also releasing emissions. And a troubling share escapes waste systems entirely, entering waterways and eventually the ocean, where it breaks down into microplastics that persist in ecosystems.
The irony is hard to ignore. Packaging exists to protect food, yet when the system fails, both are lost. It's another layer of inefficiency in a global food economy that already struggles with balance, producing more than enough, but using far more than necessary to get it from farm to fork.
So I'm going to go back on my food organic recycling bit and just regular packaging recycling. We are very good at packaging recycling. We have the single recycle bin in our garage, and we recycle, flip it, everything we possibly can. I used to work for a waste management company. I'm not going to say their name, Waste Management, but I used to work for a waste management company for a short period of time. And I've seen...
What was the waste management company?
It was a waste management company. And I've seen the recycling facilities and that single sort waste, and it's absolutely amazing how it does sort and get everything to the proper place. The key with it, though, is what you can and can't throw in there. Like, a lot of people think, well, any plastic can go, but plastic bags cannot go in there.
Right.
It just jams up their systems and creates havoc on that end. Most other plastics can go in there.
Yeah, and we do the same. We try to recycle every single thing we can, but it's tough.
It's tough. It's hard to do.
It's just a massive scale of that, and I know only a portion of items get recycled and actually used again.
Right. Yeah. So what does the future look like? The challenge ahead sounds simple, but it is anything but. How do we feed a growing global population without pushing environmental systems past their limits? Producing more food can't just mean using more land, more water, more energy. The planet doesn't have that margin left. The future of food will depend on doing more with less and doing it smarter.
That means increasing efficiency at every level of farming, from precision agriculture that minimizes inputs to crops engineered for resilience in changing climates. It also means cutting down on waste, improving storage and transportation, and building distribution systems that actually get food where it's needed instead of losing it along the way. On the consumer side, it may require meaningful shifts in diet towards foods that demand fewer resources to produce.
Many researchers point out that reducing reliance on resource-intensive foods, especially meat, could dramatically lower environmental strain. But while technology can evolve quickly, human habits tend to move much slower. Changing what people eat isn't just a logistical problem, it's a cultural, emotional, and deeply personal problem. You can redesign an entire supply chain, but convincing someone to rethink their favorite meal, like Taco Bell, that's a different kind of challenge entirely.
That's a huge challenge.
It's a huge challenge. Plus, I love a good burger.
Who doesn't?
I really do.
The big business of food is a paradox. Essential yet deeply commercialized, capable of feeding billions while wasting billions. Rooted in ancient practices, yet evolving at high speed, and uniquely participatory in that every customer is also a daily decision maker. because no matter how advanced the system becomes, it still comes down to a familiar moment. Standing in your kitchen, staring into the fridge, wondering how there's nothing to eat in a world where the food industry is worth trillions.
It's kind of like when there's nothing on TV and you have 8,000 shows to watch.
It's kind of
It's the
kind of like that.
exact same
You have the same
thing.
mindset of there's so much choice there that I can't choose.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. This weekend we had to defrost we have a stand-up freezer, just a freezer alone, and it was all iced over, so we had to defrost it. So we took everything out and looked through it. I'm like, I forgot some of these things were in there.
Yeah. So what did you do with them?
Well, we put them back in, and we made a conscious effort now. Like, okay, when we plan our meals out for the next couple of weeks, that's our first go-to. Like we
that's good.
Yeah. So
Versus throwing it away.
Exactly. So I think it was very good to take that inventory and like, okay, we know we need to start eating some of the stuff up.
Yeah,
Quit buying stupid shit and let's eat what we have. So it was a good project to go through. I suggest doing that. If you haven't done that in a while, go through your freezer and fridge and see what's in there.
And clean out.
Don't necessarily throw it out, but just see what's in there.
Well, see what you can do with
see what you
it.
can do with it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
As always, please follow us on the socials at Oh, and One More Thing Pod on Facebook and Instagram for highlights and news of our upcoming shows.
And if you have a show idea for us or just want to give us some feedback, send us an email to ohandonemorethingpod@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you.
Plus, we have some merchandise, t-shirts and caps. If you're interested, just send us an email.
Oh, and one more thing. It's $1 trillion system powered by satellites, algorithms, global supply chains, and a whole lot of human effort. Imperfect, sometimes wasteful, but constantly improving. And for all its complexity, it still delivers something pretty remarkable every day. The chance to feed billions of people, and hopefully we keep getting better at it.
Yeah, amen. All right, bye, everybody.
All right, see you, everyone.
Man, I could use a juicy burger right now.
You mean a donut, right?
Of course.